It's time for baseball on MLB Network. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Matt Shoemaker, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, his last one wasn't very good, mainly because of control issues. Walked 5 batters in his last start, and he certainly can't do that in this one here, or he's going to come out of the short end of this one.
And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one to keep that roll going.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. So digging in now, Johan Camargo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called strike over the outside corner. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Camargo leads off first with 1 away. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0. And there's a base hit on the line. Throwing to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker, he's 2 for 3. And he takes strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. The relay. And he's in safely at third as they jump. Now batting, Ender Inciarte. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I really like what Justin Bour does for this team. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Digging in now, Travis West. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. First pitch on its way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Camargo ranging into the outfield makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman Justin Bour.
Stepping into the box, Justin Bour. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Elias, a left-hander that stands 6'1" tall. He was a 29th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They still trail 1-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Sliders in for a strike. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Whiters takes it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And how lucky is this pitching staff looking at this defensive alignment? 2 Gold Glovers in the outfield. In a day and age where everybody's trying to hit the ball in the air, look for everything to get caught today.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Takes a knee-high fastball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Ozuna to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Off the inning, Marcell Ozuna, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch on its way. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Hit out towards second. Camargo picks it up cleanly. And there's one down now.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get in there safely.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set and the pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Baez stands at third with one gone in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betancourt has it in his tracks. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The tag from Perez won't get him. Safe at the plate. Digging in, Chris Taylor. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Oakland as we're set for the start of the third from the Coliseum here on MLB Network. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. First offering on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Turner hits a little over the 270 mark. And he takes a called strike one. Popped him up. Moore is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the
Into the box now, Johan Camargo. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike. One out, nobody on. Popped high in the air. Moore has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
In now, Charlie Blackmon. As he'll take a look at ball one. A ball and a strike. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was a fourth-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There's Baez. He'll whip this one to first in time. So coming to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now it's here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Little chopper back his way. And there's one away.
batting ninth, the shortstop, Dale Whiters.
Into the box, Dale Whiters. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Camargo is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Settling in now, Ender Inciarte. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Swing and a looper to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Third baseman number 13, Travis West.
Striding in, Travis West. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Inciarte leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-1. And this one gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. The 2-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. Camargo's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. As now with the play, Salvador Perez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
A bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. He's set. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. And Markakis has got himself a base hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for one, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
First pitch on its way. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Digging in to try it again, Justin Bour set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Justin Bour.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. In his career, Ozuna hits a little over the 270 mark. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And they take the lead. It's gone.
The batter, right
So here is Avisail Garcia as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 268 the average for him coming in. 13 home runs and 67 runs batted in. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Chris Taylor.
Standing in, Chris Taylor comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. A little bouncer. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Dale Whiters. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things. Ready for another chance. Christian Bethancourt. He reached on a single in his first try.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Count now, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to right. Garcia has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Adrian Beltre.
In now, Adrian Beltre. First pitch on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Nope.
And there's ball one. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Inciarte's there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Ray Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Ready for another shot now. Ender Inciarte. A fly out and a single for him so far.
Ender Inciarte.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This ball will be chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Little tapper down the first baseline. To his left, Beltre, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for Oakland,
stepping in, Travis West. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Soft liner to the left side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
That ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
At the plate, Justin Bohr, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Camargo brings it in. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is in the air to left. Ozuna is under it. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Salvador Perez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first. And coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Hit hard down the left field line, but it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Javier Baez will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Pitch on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Avisail Garcia, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Betancourt is in pursuit, and that's the 3rd out. So striding in, Nick Markakis, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 gone in the inning now. Here's Xander Bogaerts. First offering on its way. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Just foul. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the 2nd out. Big mistake there. Here's Didi Gregorius, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. This is on the ground over to first. Bohr comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yanks held in check. Score holds. It's 3-1. Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Taylor. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. hard ground ball to third. Gregorius has it. And that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Robinson Chirinos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Dale Whiters, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's dead center for strike 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Some guys have no trouble hitting.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Tony Zitch has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56.
Stepping up now, Christian Bethancourt. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. From the stretch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there, base hit.
First baseman number 35, Adrian Beltre.
So striding forward now, Adrian Beltre. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Looks like a right-hander's. Here it comes, 1-0. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
And the next in is Johan Camargo as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball. One. Bethancourt on third. Beltre is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. Whiters is up with it. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Ozuna is there to make the catch. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ender Inciarte is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Left side. Gregorius is there. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Now in the box, Travis West. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 3-0 pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turn to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Jake Diekman is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. The 3-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And he is in there. Ready now, Justin Bour. He was a double play victim last time around. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. 2-0 now. 3-0 now. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat and mouse game continues on.
That's on the outer edge. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Javier Baez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. 1 run is scored. And And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total. So here is Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Two balls and a strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Ripped down the first base line, and that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Next up for the A's, Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Sean Kelly enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the second run will score as well.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. In now, Dale Whiters. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Oh, and he misses it. Chirinos rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner will score from second. Throw won't get him. Coming to the plate again, Ender Inciarte. As he'll bat for the second time in the inning. 1-0 the count. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Striding in for Oakland, Travis West. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. To short. Turner has it. And that's the second out. At the plate in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot for Justin Bour. Number 23 for him thus far as the blowout continues. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
the left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And there is strike three. So after what seemed like an... Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Digging in, Nick Markakis. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Inciarte is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that's going to be your final out here. And the A's have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. The A's win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Matt Shoemaker earns win number 7 on the season. Tony Zitch works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 8th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. Now from the home of the A's since 1968, it's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the new... Settling in now, Trey Turner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for the Yankees, designated hitter, Trey Turner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
The 0-2 once more. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Henson comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
In the second spot,
So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Henson has it in his tracks. 2 down.
Batting third, center fielder.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Charlie Blackmon, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Hard on the ground towards short. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the
First
game.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
A ball and 2 strikes.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who are you focused on, Dan Pleasant?
You know, they have to be hoping that Justin Bour can break out in this game. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching kick.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Salvador Perez. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. There's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. And that one just missed outside. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Inciarte at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. In is Christian Yelich. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Softly hit here to the left side. And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for him.
Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Strasburg with a check at first, and he's back in standing. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Baez onto the grass. He's there. Oh, but he can't hold on. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's 0 for 8. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Bour. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Justin Bour.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And it's 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
The relay, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there? Guy executes his pitch, batter's still able to dig it out for a knock.
You know, that's a really good pitch, and sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to tip your cap to the batter. Good piece of hitting right there.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Hot shot to third. Taken in by Gregorius. And there's one down now. At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. One and one to Chirinos. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get it.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the A's have taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And he got him. Alan Hansen the next to bat. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to second for the force in the leading off the inning, Victor Rivera, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. And that one stayed up a little high.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Now the 2-0 home. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Cole Calhoun, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way, and that one stayed too low apparently.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Popped him up. Baez onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Turner, the runner at first, with two gone. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And oh, this is off the second base bag. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two men are on with two men out. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now. Striding in once again, Chris Taylor, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Up next for Oakland.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Avisail Garcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that misses ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
1-2.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Snap throw from the catcher. The 0-1 on its way. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. In there, no balls and a strike. Inciarte at second. Bohr on at first with 2 down. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The catcher, number 13. Salvador.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. Next for New York, Christian Yelich. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First offering on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Baez has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. It remains 1-0. Now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He singled his last time up.
Catcher, Robinson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez from shallow right, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Danny Espinosa.
Coming to the plate now, Danny Espinosa, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swing and a liner toward right center, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Dale Whiters.
Now at the plate, Dale Whiters. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Grounded down the third baseline, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The relay, and he's safe.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in now, Alan Henson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a...
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the two-out double. More from the East Bay right after this. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Garcia on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Rivera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Lined hard to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's... Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Taylor, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Strike one to start the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Hernandez is right there, and that's the first out.
Up next for Oakland, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Ready once again, Avisail Garcia, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. After it is Blackman. In there, a base hit. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Ender Inciarte is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Yelich. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Bour. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Grounded to the right. Hernandez from the outfield grass. Throw to first will get him easily. And the speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Beaver, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Opposite field to left. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. Produced a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
The 0-1 on its way. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Hernandez at third. Blackmon at second with 2 gone. Strasburg on 1-1. Outside 2-1. Strasburg comes set. Here it is on 2-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Fly ball out toward left center field. Henson is after it. He's got it, and they get out of the jam. Here's Javier Baez.
Leading off for the game.
First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup over the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackmon is under it. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Bounce down the third baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. stepping in, Danny Espinoza. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. 0-1, here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Breaking ball in for a strike.
The count is 1-2.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Dale Whiters. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Line to the right side, but foul. 2 out with the man at first. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's Didi Gregorius. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. High and deep to right center. Ranging back is Inciarte. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Into the box, Victor Rivera. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on to chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? On to first. And Alan Hansen the next to bat. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Avisail Garcia.
So digging in now, Avisail Garcia tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Bogarts charging in on it, and that will conclude matters here in the. Johnny Knapp will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th. Appearance of the season. In now is the Yankees DH, Trey Turner. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And he makes the running catch inside the home bullpen area. Now batting, Cesar Hernandez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in now, Charlie Blackmon. He doubled his last time through. First offering on its way. Ripped to second base, and that is through into right field for a single, and the 2-out hit extends the inning for Salvador Perez.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. Lifted the other way out to left center. Inciarte on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Home half. Leading off the inning, Ender Inciarte, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Pat Neshek enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. To his right, Hernandez on to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout, as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Robinson Chirinos is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be found in the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman.
In there for strike 1. He'll step in here at 275. 2 home runs, 18 driven in. And this one gets away. A throw to the plate. He beats the tag. Safe. And we are tied here in the 8th. And would you believe the tying run comes into score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Randy Gonzalez has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Swinging a soft liner, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ballgame. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Victor Rivera. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Popped him up. Baez is calling for it. 2 gone. Jason Vargas Been summoned here, and we'll try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
The 0-1. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Dale Whiters.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he swings right through it there, 2-1. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Digging in, Alan Henson. He was a ground out victim last time up. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bounce into the left side. Gregorius has it. And there are 2 away now. Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Taylor, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. 0-1 the count. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Hit down the third baseline, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out. So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Lays off 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
Hit on the ground to short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Into the box, Charlie Blackmon. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Vargas gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So Celio Garcia, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A.J. Ramos, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Ender Inciarte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Popped him up. Perez over to his right, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Justin Bour. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Ramos has become one of the more dominant bullpen.
Yeah, Matty B, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact.